Okay, in this video we'll be doing the TryHackMe Corp room, and the IP address is 10.180.157, and they have already given the user credentials. You don't need to export anything. The username is dark and password is this one. Go ahead and log in into that box. I have already logged in to save some time. Now type who am I. We are the dark user and net user. So we have dark and fella users. Let's go and fetch the information for the dark user and remove desktop and domain users. So this is a normal user and not a domain admin. So bypassing Applocker, so administrator have put this Applocker rules. I guess it's default rules. The default rules are we can only execute from the program files and the Windows folder. So later they are asking to get the contents of this console host history, that is PowerShell history file. You can directly fetch the flag, but we'll be finding the writable directory for our user. For that we need to download a tool called Access Check, that is from Windows System Internal Suite. They have already given one folder for us. They are saying that Windows System 32 spools, drivers, color. This folder is writable by default and also whitelisted. So we can just simply place our binary in this to execute whatever we want. So before that, let's host our web server, and IP address is this one. So I have already downloaded the accesscheck.exe onto my Linux desktop. So I can say PowerShell wget Okay, our binary has been downloaded. Now if I go and run this one, we should get blocked by the group policy. So now you can see we got blocked by the group policy. Now there are some few directories that are whitelisted by the default rules and also writable by normal user. First one is C Windows temp. Okay, I guess there is an output for ICAS as well. And the next folder is tasks. So we have authenticated users have write permissions as well. So we can go into the directory and we can copy this one copy this access check into this folder. Now you can see the file has been copied. So access check / accept EULA, otherwise it's gonna pop up a GUI agree confirmation. So to avoid that, we are accepting the license agreement. Now we need to use some flags: U for suppress error, and V for verbose, Q for quiet, and then we need to find the writable directories. So W for writable, D for directories, and from where you want to search is C Windows. So we are trying to fetch all the folders that are writable. Okay, so you will get some more output. What you can do is you can specify the user, so it will only search for that user which are the writable directories under this C Windows. So no matching objects found. Now put the S flag to recursively search into the all folders. And now you can see we got C Windows task and C Windows tracing. So for the Applocker default rules, Windows folder has the white listing. And we should also see this one as well, System32 spool drivers color. I think it's gonna take some time. So you can note down all these folders and you can make a checklist for the default rules. So let me say system32, and we can see the same spool drivers color also have the right access. So okay, that's how you find using the access check. You can find these with the access check and make a checklist whenever you face any Applocker default rules. Then you can try to place the binaries in those folders and execute them. So that's about this Applocker bypassing, and we have a flag in the console host history. So you can also execute a command called ps readline options that will give you the direct path to this history file. And now we can see we get the flag. And there is also another line downloading the test.ps1. Okay, that's not any juicy information, I guess. So that is about the first one, bypassing Applocker, and second one is Kerberoasting. So we have access to one user, right? That is a dark user. So you can use the script called impacket get users SPNs. Okay, user SPNs. So we need to specify the DC IP address. First let me specify that one, DC IP, and copy the IP address. and the domain name we need to, let's say, system info. So corp.local /dark user, and the password you can specify here. So copy exactly. So in this Kerberoasting, what we are going to do is we are going to fetch any user accounts with the SPNs enabled, service principal names. If the SPN is enabled, so that account might be linked to some service, and we will be requesting for that. We will be sending the TGS request for the TGS ticket for that service. So in that ticket we will have the session key that is encrypted with the service account password, and that hash, that service account is nothing but the account with the SPN enabled. Now we are going to get all the accounts that have this SPN enabled. I can see we have Fela user, we have 3 SPNs, HTTP host, HTTP. So what we can do is we can say request. Now we are going to get the TGS reply. So you can see these SPNs under the attribute editor. So this is the hash. So copy this hash. Okay, hashcat in my computer it's not working, maybe due to the NVIDIA drivers. Okay, running that command we find an existing SPN. What user is that for? That is Fela user. They have also given a script kerberoast.ps1. So you can also execute this as well. And there is another tool that is Rubius. You can also execute that as well. So Rubius is very simple to execute. It comes with also ASRep roasting and other features as well. So the mode is 13100. You can go to hashcat mods and search for TGS rep. So hashcat mods, and search for TGS. So you can see TGS rep is 13100. So paste our hash and hashcat mode 13100 and Fela hash, and the password we are using is rocky.txt, and use the force. Okay, it's trying all the combinations. You can see it's trying all the passwords. You need to wait for a bit because rocky.txt is quite big. So the password is Ruben F124, and after logging that we will get the user. Sorry, you will get the flag, and I can see it's completed, and you can see the password is Ruben F124. So we can use evil winrm -i IP address -u Fela -p password. Specify the IP address here. I forgot it's capital PR small p. I think it's working. Okay, let's go and get this flag. After that we will be doing the privilege escalation. So it's very simple one. The encoded credentials are stored in this unattended.xml. So you can run the power up script. Okay, I think don't know why it's very slow. So let's use run as user Ruben cmd.exe and paste the password is incorrect. I'm sorry, it's Fila, right? Okay, we got the Fila user cmd. I think he is some administrator or something. Yes, the Fila user is administrator. Okay, it's okay. So we are logged in as Fila, and we can so paste the flag, and we can do EAC bypass. It's very simple since we have the RDP. So anyway, let's go and retrieve the credentials in this unattended.xml. So this look like base 64 because of ending equal to. So this is the password. So let's make a new connection. So this evil Vinaram worked successfully. I don't know why this is taking time this time. Anyway, we have the administrator user access. Okay, I have resetted the machine, but still we are unable to log in. So this evil winarm is making so much time. It's freezing there. So you guys give it a try. We have the decoded password, and go ahead and try to submit the flag.